We're supposed to be moving and we don't know where. If you're a milspouse, you get it. We also don't know when. If you're a milspouse, you get it. But here's the part that you don't get. Our report date was January 10th. Yeah. So about a week after our report date, we got confirmation that it's pushed to March 10th. That means we're supposed to be moving to another country in the next month. Make it make sense, because my husband is still on the trail. It's complicated because about 8 months ago, we realized my son needs a couple surgeries from an expert, which means we cannot move. But, and I'm not naming names, but someone messed up and our paperwork never got fixed. We were supposed to be getting something called compassionate reassignment. I was under the impression that we were supposed to get that prior to the first surgery. I had a series of time where I showed up to my husband's work, I don't know, like maybe 20 times, trying to get information out of these people. To no avail. We went ahead and just did the first surgery, and you might have been around since then. And if so, hi, thank you, love you. We did a surgery. My son's 7. I feel like I'm not talking quite right. It went great, but there's another one. The original timeline the doctor gave us was it would take 8 to 12 months recovery time. The point is, he needs this specialist. It's in Dallas, and our orders are for somewhere overseas. You can guess, but I'm not gonna speak it into existence because in my mind it changes. Now, I'm also from Dallas and my family's in Dallas, and we've been doing this military movie thing for like 9 years. So it just kind of feels like, you know, we could wrap this up. Perfect timing, put down some roots. But on top of that, I don't want to move overseas if my son's in a cast. How do you ship your stuff 2 months ahead of time and then have your kid sleeping on like an air mattress when he has a cast post-surgery? Does that make sense? It's just like a lot of drama. And now we lived overseas before. I can do it. I've done it. My son was born overseas. My son was born in Sicily. So like we could and we will if we have to. But in the meantime, we're like, you know, like, no. Does that make sense? The part that gets real sticky icky is I thought we were moving before November. I don't know if you've checked a calendar recently, but that was a while ago. I don't love that. I can't schedule his surgery until we know where we're going to be living. You know, I need to know if I need plane tickets, if I might change the orders to somewhere stateside, but I still have to fly or drive to Dallas to get the surgery and the PT and da-da-da-da and the post-op care and blah. Point is, we should know where we're moving and we know where we're moving-ish, but we're not moving there. And if we are, why don't we have passports? If we are, why haven't we shipped our stuff? If we are, you know what I'm saying? But we're not. But where are we moving? You know? And like when? And like when can my son get his surgery? His quality of life is inhibited not having the surgery. But we can't really put him on the schedule until we know if this whole move thing is happening. Everyone military adjacent has these same woes. Nothing's unique, nothing's special, nothing's different. We're all just struggling. But it's like, we need to move like now. We need to be packing up like now. We need to have like a plan. Man, like now, like literally now. Like it's time. Like sponsors calling us, why haven't you shipped your stuff? And we're like, hopefully we're not moving there. Like it's cracked. Meanwhile, he's still on the freaking trail. He's still drill sergeanting. So I don't see him almost ever. So we can't even have the conversations. Honestly speaking, I'm pretty stressed out. But at the same time, there's really nothing you can do except show up at your husband's work. But I did that and nothing happened. No. And if he ends up moving to some place and we have to stay here, I don't know. I honestly don't know. So like that's the story about like where are we moving? Do you have a similar story? Let me know. So I know I'm not alone. Love you, Mina.